football announcing, and you turn the mic on, you say what you want to say, and you turn the mic off.
Not hot the whole time.
Yeah.
Good thing is this is not like radio. Because in radio they can't see what's happening.
Right.
At least in this,
You don't have
you
to.
don't have to do play-by-play. Like you're seeing
Right.
stats. That's good. But yeah, I don't know how that's all tough learning how to
I'm not a play-by-play guy, so it's more like we have two color
two
guys.
color guys. I'll
Very
throw it.
colorful.
Yeah.
And I think you can kind of watch from time to time, and you'll see. And
Even if you get me started and then go sit down and I do the score, I know I can do the scorecard announcing.
okay.
I might forget something else unless you just read it to me.
And the other stuff is like bells and whistles kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's not needed.
Yeah.
It's not. I just like tinkering.
Until you get like more kind of fun. Yeah.
Right. Hi, sweetheart. Do you know their record or anything?
Maybe I can tell you the score. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
He's going the left side.
You can put it on whatever side you want. I always go left. Coach Cheatham always went right.
Good evening and welcome to Oklahoma Bio Academy's first home basketball game of the 2025 basketball season. OB community, let's stand and welcome our friends from Crescent. Join me in prayer and in the playing of the national anthem and starting lineups. Heavenly Father, our good, gracious, holy, rescuing Father, God, in this season of Christmas, we come and pause for a few moments to recognize the salvation of your Son, the King that gives us and fills us with hope. God, thank you for these student athletes, the opportunity for them to play and compete. Thank you for the coaches and officials who put much time and energy
Well, good evening and welcome to the home opener of the basketball season as the Trojans and Lady Trojans host the Tigers from Crescent. Visiting starting lineup. Number 1, Riley Alexander. Number 10, Trinity Webster. Number 20, Aja Adams House. 22, Zori Wilson. And 32, says Kyle Ross. I'm wondering if that's Kylie. Joined here by Coach Mendenhall.
Excited to be here, Scott. Thanks for letting me.
I am excited to have you here, Coach. Starting lineup. First time at OBA this season. Number 3, Lillian Walden. Number 11, Cammie Jenkins. Number 15, BB Colby. Number 20, Conley Kayot. And last but not least, number 33, Carson Jenkins. And I'm going to go ahead and put the entire roster on the screen for a moment so you can see who the rest of our lineup is. As I'm sure you're going to see probably, 3 or 4 of the ladies off the bench.
I would imagine.
Off and on throughout the majority of this contest.
Got a little bit more depth this year as well.
We do. Lots of freshmen came up. And OBA Lady Trojan basketball is looking pretty good for the next few years. How'd I know what was going to happen, Coach? We've seen that a time or two.
That is very true. Seems like maybe you want to scout that.
Scout that and learn how to defend it. But we're not complaining.
Nope. Trojans come out in their main defense you'll see this year. I mean, they work on different variations, but they're in man. Can't let him penetrate like that. Good board, BB.
We may have gotten away with one dribbling off our foot. I think Conley tried to just kind of dribble hard once, and she was going to go up with it. But Lady Trojan basketball.
Good look. That'll fall. Just saw our state representative Chad Caldwell walk in. He might be helping us a little bit later on this year in a couple broadcasts.
That would be great.
Shaking off some dust here, Lady Trojans. Up, stay on the ground.
Lady Tigers are not afraid to take the ball to the hole and attempt to draw the foul.
Yeah, that's Trinity Webster. She is only a freshman. That's a great take for a freshman.
It absolutely is.
Taking us off the dribble and then taking it hard into a college basketball player right there is BB. Colby will be, I don't know if you heard this or not, but has committed to John Brown University. Talk a little bit more about that later.
I did hear that. That is awesome. 3 commits so far from this starting lineup, am I right?
That is not bad. Yep.
see if I can get in basketball mode for keeping track of this scoreboard. It's a little different than football.
Well, I hope you push the home team score a little bit more than you had.
I hope I do too.
Crew's letting us play a little bit, which I'm not opposed to. Might have had a little bit of a foul earlier, but Carson playing strong and picking up an offensive rebound there between 3 Crescent Tigers and taking it right back up.
Substitution for Crescent, number 23, Zoe Jealous.
Rare double miss from Carson there. She's money from the line most of the time, early in the season.
Yeah, we've gotten several good looks, even from the field, and so we are shooting a little bit like it's early in the season and early in the game.
Yep.
And as we say that, Lillian Walden from the corner for 3, making it 5-1.
Good hands there by Beebe.
Possession stays with Crescent.
Good fake. 23 is not going to be able to stay on Conley. Conley knows that.
Right.
Coming off the bench, she didn't even start, and so, Conley saw that immediately. Took her to the rack.
Ooh, deep 3. That's the freshman, Riley Alexander. Oh, wait.
Trinity Webster, yeah.
Trinity Webster.
Carson there. Good trap. They call it jump ball, I'm guessing. Yep. Last time on the inbounds play, we had someone cross our face, had to get help. They found the open.
Yeah.
We did not help the helper, and so let's hopefully not let that happen this time. Just chest that person trying to cross your face. Crescent is more organized than last year, I can tell already.
Yes. Yep, they got her. And that's number 1, Riley Alexander, called for the travel. 9-3, Lady Trojans. You can't see, but there are just over 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. Oh. Going to get Cammie Jenkins on the floor. That's our second team foul of the first quarter.
'20's pretty quick off the drive, as is 10. Can give us problems if we don't get down and move our feet. Oh.
Foul is called on Oakley. Fouls on the floor, so it'll be Crescent ball.
Well, at least 2 of the 3 refs are calling it a little loose. That one did not.
No.
That was inconsistent so far with how they've let it run the rest of the time. That happens. It's tough. Stay on the ground. There we go. Good board, BB.
Nice block. Unfortunately, blocked it right back into the rebounder hands, but
you're going to see a lot of tip passes and blocks by Walden this year. She has some of the fastest hands.
Yes, she does.
And it doesn't matter how tall she is. She gets her hands on balls that no one else does. It's really fun to watch.
And that is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. You can, that's something you try to teach as Walden knocks down a 3 from the opposite corner. You try to teach that, and you can teach that, but some players just have the natural God-given ability to find their hand in a passing lane.
Yeah, and she is, getting to coach her in softball this year. I saw the immense talent of being able to hit from the right or left side, even though it's not her main sport. Even though it's she spent so much time in basketball.
And that's number 0, new addition this year, Kinley Johnson, checking in for senior Carson Jenkins. As I missed it up on the board. I think that might be Carson's second foul.
I believe so. Kinley is quick. She is, again, also plays softball for me, and she is as quick as they come. It's a tough matchup for whoever's going to stay in front of her, and also whoever's going to, she will get in your
nice
way.
Pass.
Good pass. It's all right. But she will be up in your chili on defense as well. So.
Good. And Ashlyn Young is reporting to the scores table to check in as well.
Block out, BB. BB's making her presence felt.
Yes.
First couple points, but she's had at least 4 or 5 rebounds, a couple of them offensive.
BB is one of those players whose presence is felt, even when they don't have a lot of points on the board themselves.
Exactly. A lot of people can score for this team, and she is completely okay with getting her points when she can and being picking up the scraps, so to speak.
And Ashlyn Young comes in for Cammie Jenkins. So right now we have Conley Kayott, Lillian Walden, Kinley Johnson, BB Colby, and Ashlyn Young on the floor.
Good take. Ashlyn's another good player off the bench. Got tons of experience in this team. Played great minutes in the state tournament last year. Can hit the 3. Play solid defense.
And another Lady Trojan checking in. This time a freshman, one of those freshman girls that we were just talking about, coming in for senior BB Colby, Peyton Esau, number 12.
Peyton, we just saw 2 guards come in to provide some depth, and Peyton's got some height and athleticism to play the 4 or 5 and, give BB a breather.
Yeah.
As well, or Carson.
And that is extremely valuable and going to be more valuable as we press deeper into the season.
Absolutely. Peyton's a great athlete. she'll learn. She's just a freshman. She'll learn more and more as she goes how good she can be.
But what an opportunity for a freshman to be on the court or like sharing the floor with these senior girls.
Exactly.
Who are state runner-up, a state runner-up team. As I was talking and can't chew bubble gum and talk or walk at the same time, so that was on. That pillar is in my way, and I can't see.
It looked like he said it was number 12. We don't have a 12 out there.
Unless it's 21.
Yeah. We never put it on the board, so I didn't see.
16-10, 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. As Lady Tigers throw it away. That's going to give the OBA girls 10.8 seconds. See if they can pick up another bucket here to close out the first quarter.
Young for three.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Shore Lady Trojans 16, Crescent Lady Tigers 10.
Now, give credit to Crescent. Watching them last year to this year, I think we had to really work hard not to score 100 points on them last year.
Yeah.
I think we beat them by 60 and we played everybody a lot of minutes. And I can already tell they were a young team last year, and I see that they're all a year older, plus a pretty good freshman coming up. They got a good plan. They're organized. They're trying to get to the rack, blocking out well and doing a good job. So they're hanging around here at 16-10.
They don't play shy. They are very aggressive, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
And
that's really all you want as a coach. If you're, you're playing the number 8 team in 2A, which is what OBA is right now, and we're going to go higher as the season goes. We're brand new to 2A. And you want your kids to compete just like that. You want your freshmen to take it to the rack like that. And that's something their coach has got to be thrilled about to see in the first quarter. See the Trojans go with to start the second. Looks like Colby's going to come back in. Cammie Jenkins will come back in. Carson Jenkins will come back in. So you got those 3 starters with Kinley Young and Ashlyn. Kinley Johnson, sorry, Ashlyn Young. Foul on number 10 there.
Foul on Tessa. Fouls on force of the Trojan basketball.
First foul of the quarter. Crescent kind of in a 1-2-2, 3-2 kind of matchup where they'll extend it a little bit. We're still trying to figure out what our passing lanes look like. Bringing in Conley and Lillian again after an extended breather. Coach got him out of the game a little bit before the first quarter, so they could have a little bit longer time to rest. Moving the ball against the zone will always get you an open shot, and our girls have learned that. Got a good shot there. It'll fall.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. Last year, as deep as we went in the playoffs with a state runner-up team, we had 2 primary subs in Ashlyn Young and Zosha Konchalska. And this year we have Ashlyn, Kinley, and Peyton so far. So there's a deeper rotation to give our main players that breather. And how does that factor in and play in on being huge later on in the season?
Yeah, Conley there getting us going in the second quarter. It's great. I mean, you can't really underestimate the value of those girls getting minutes. Number 22 there, Zori Wilson. It's her 5th point of the game. Last year we did not have depth. We'd have to switch how we were going to defend people when we subbed, and we don't necessarily have to do that. And there's a lot of other competition going on the team just to get, not just to even get in the game, but to get a jersey. Last year everyone got a jersey. We didn't have enough players. And we got a big group coming up, and a lot of girls a year older fighting for spots to even get a uniform, which is always a good problem to have. I meant to say there in the first quarter that Lillian had 8 of our 16 points, kind of kept us going. Great quarter for her. Yeah, Carson had her girl pinned there. Wow.
Yeah, you could have called that a foul and put her on the line.
There's the freshman again letting her rip.
Yeah, Cammie Jenkins, I think, got a finger on that and knocked it out right in front of our bench. So going to be Lady Tiger basketball.
I meant to say in the first quarter, Scott, for all of you listening at home, I am a coach, and so if I say a couple things like, hey, you got to stay on the ground, or hey, don't let that girl cross your face, I apologize. I'm just going to come out sometimes. No disrespect. Conley did a good job finding the soft spot in the zone. And like we've seen a million times, Lillian's always got her eyes up, found her.
Yes. That is one thing about Lillian. Much like getting her hand in a passing lane, she does the same thing on the offensive side on finding those spots.
We said that a little bit earlier. I mean, being ambidextrous and having good hands, she can dribble and pass with either hand. And so as she's coming up, whatever hand's going to give her the better angle, or whatever hand she has the ball in, she can let it rip. She doesn't have to pick it up and switch over hands.
Ooh, that could have been an elbow.
One's being pretty aggressive there.
Nice
Good.
pass.
Again by Lillian. Unbelievable find.
And I don't want to take anything away from the other four, because the other four on the floor with Lillian, they've learned to keep their eyes up, find those spots where Lillian can find them, and great job getting in position for Carson.
Again, tip pass by Lillian causes a turnover. Conley gets it back to her. Good timeout there by Crescent's coach. Felt it getting away a little bit. We're getting into a rhythm. That's when your shots start to fall, which we're not shooting it great.
No, we're not. We're getting opportunity. We're just not high percentage tonight.
Yep, we will be.
And so that's an 8-2 second quarter, as it was 16-12, I believe, at the end of the first. So we're outscoring them by 6 here in the second.
Lillian leading us with 12 points. Conley's got 6. BB's got a deuce. Carson's got 4, and Cammie's got 2. 4 minutes left in the second. Good hands by Beebe. Finally just kept her dribble alive.
Yeah.
Found the spot in her zone just with her dribble, which isn't often what you do, but she kind of was surprised when she got around a girl and the other girl didn't help, so just take a little 8-footer. There we go again, Walden the Chaot drawing the foul.
Foul call on Crescent. It's a shooting foul, so it's number 20 on the Chaos in the line. For OBA shooting 2 shots. Chaos is good on the first.
Yeah, good call. They did touch it last.
Possession will stay with OBA.
We do have a good crew tonight. We've had them. There's some very veteran callers out there. It's always good. It's a good feeling as a coach when you get a good crew like that in. Good board, BB.
It's the rebound. The putback is good. She's fouled by playing. Will go to the line. Shoot one.
And we were mentioning earlier where BB makes her presence felt. She does a great job when our perimeter shooters aren't necessarily shooting well. That's when it's, okay, BB's under the basket fighting hard.
Yep, she's going to pick up some trash for us every time. Good challenge there by Walden, threw off the shot.
We got Lillian for the travel. .253 remaining in the first half here at our home opener. That was, I didn't count myself. It couldn't have been too very far from a 5 count.
It was close. Oh, man.
They're going to get Walden for the reach. I wondered if they were going to get BB for that just prior, but that is team foul. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side. Team foul number 2 now, I believe. I don't think they've updated it.
I don't think so either. I think it's our second. Again, Kinley Johnson coming in. Going to be a quick defender. Tireless energy, just like you see it with BB. Johnson with the rebound there. Good take. Crescent's staying aggressive. I mean, they're athletic. They got some girls that can jump, and they got some size, and they got some girls that can get around you and stay down, and they know what their strengths are. So kudos to them for.
That's going to be a timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout for Coach Roth. And
minute 50 left in the half here.
You know, we're getting great looks, both from the outside and on our drives. We're just not getting everything to fall, and that's expected here early in the season. So if we could get half of them to fall that haven't, man, we'd be
right. They've hit some. They've banked in the 3. They've hit a couple shots, and like you said, on our end, to not be shooting well and still be flirting with probably 35 to 40 points in the first half is a good problem to have, because there's just so many girls that can step up. We said Lillian had 8 points in the first quarter. Then, Conley comes out and scores 7 in the first half of the second quarter. And then there's, BB can take over, Carson and Cam. We got a lot of girls that can hit shots.
And all that against an improved Crescent team from last year.
Right. They're doing a good job over there.
We have a timeout for some blood on the floor.
Got some blood on the floor.
I've been informed by Crescent's live stream crew that I'm checking it myself, their live stream page is showing our stream. So we have Crescent fans tuning in to us right now as well. I know they're working on what could be causing that. So welcome, Crescent viewers, and we'll try to make sure to call out as many of your names as possible.
I'd venture to say if there's blood on the floor that either BB caused it or it's BB's.
Yeah, one of the two.
You got about a 50% chance.
She is standing kind of relatively close, overseeing the project. So I say that because I think she'll watch later and hear this. So.
Right. Might be a good time to talk about a couple of our girls. We mentioned that BB committed to John Brown University this week, which is an awesome school. I know her and Conley went and visited during the fall. Both really liked it. Like the coaches a lot over there. There's some great programs. We've had a couple kids over there. John Brown's a great Christian college. If you are thinking about Christian colleges, they are an awesome choice. The kids we've had go there have had great experiences. And we got Conley, who obviously committed to Northwestern, the Lady Rangers, coached by Tasha Dieselhorst over there. They're a top 25 team in Division II, in a really tough conference over there, and they're always competitive. And we've got Lillian, who committed last week and signed with Bethany College, the Bethany Swedes up in Kansas. So three college basketball players on the team. Zori Wilson there missed the first of her 2 free throws. It's the second one home there. Impressed with Zori. She's quick. She's plays tough defense here at the top of their defense, and she can get around girls and get to the rack and cause problems. Good find again by Walden.
That's going to be on, I believe, number 32, Ross.
Zoe DeAngelis comes in, another freshman who's, she's already scored twice as the sixth man, coming in for Ross, and she's athletic. She knows what she's doing. She plays aggressive. Another freshman that's a good player there for Crescent.
Substitution in the game, number 23 for Crescent.
That should be a violation. Yeah.
And they are going to call that.
BB's happy it won't hurt her free throw stats. Now she gets another chance. Carson with offensive board, blocked by Alexander. Conley goes up. Alexander's another young athletic. She's a sophomore, but she's She's contested a lot of shots for Crescent and made it tough for our girls.
Possession will stay with Crescent.
Crescent's got 2 juniors on the floor, 2 freshmen, and a sophomore.
Nice pass.
Yeah, way to run the court there. Great pass.
Beebe just hit her in stride. Conley never broke stride, caught it. One-step layup.
Yeah, you like it when you're 4, grabs a rebound, takes a couple dribbles, and full court passes it.
Exactly.
Conley. Freshman DeAntis again, 3rd bucket. Like I said,
40 seconds.
Beebe for 3.
Way to get in there, Kinley Johnson.
It's a spark plug.
Those 2 Crescent ladies, they kind of acted like who's going to take the ball,
Right.
and Kinley just got in there and said,
She went and got
I'll
it.
do it.
Conley for 3, great board by Carson. Can't make it fall. 15 seconds left. Looks like Crescent's going to try to work it for 1 shot. Again, Kinley pressuring up front. Makes it tough on him. Ooh.
And at the end of the first half, it's short. Lady Trojans 33.
First half, as Coach Mendenhall tallies up some stats here. First half of action is in the books. 33-17, Lady Trojans on top of the Lady Tigers from Crescent.
Junior Gracie Westfall. Junior Myra Lucetta. Sophomore Riley Tucker.
Give a shout out to the OBA cheerleaders. So we have juniors, Emily Pendleton, Savannah Schultz, Gracie Westfall, and Myra Uceda. We have sophomores, Maddie Weatherford, Micah Wilson, and Riley Tucker, and freshmen, Austin Puckett, Elise Kennedy, and EJ Christensen.
Let's enjoy this dance from the OBA Lady Trojans cheerleaders. Let's give it up for the Lady Trojan cheerleaders. Just a reminder, everyone, that the concession stands open. Support the junior class on their senior trip next year and buy some OBA concessions.
Busy week here at OBA as we host Crescent in high school basketball tonight. Thursday evening, we go down to Okarche for a varsity basketball game, as that's always a tough matchup down there. Great basketball program, boys and girls. Boys won the state title last year in Class A, and the girls are always a tough matchup.
Correct.
And then Friday evening, back here at Oklahoma Bible Academy, hosting La Mega, who the girls are the #1 team in Class B. So great basketball. So if you can't come to the gym, make sure to tune in. And then this weekend, I do have a graphic up here. This weekend, the OBA drama program presents A Christmas Carol. Showtimes are On Saturday, December 7th, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. And then on December 8th, a 3 p.m. matinee. I believe the cost of admission is $10. If I heard correctly, several OBA students are participating in that. Directed by OBA alum Dylan Mosier, who is excellent in his craft.
Just a year and a half out of high school.
Yes, and directed one his senior year.
And wrote, didn't he?
And he did write it. And so come out and support the OBA student body in all things that they do well. And then back at it next week, as there is a Tuesday game. I do have the schedule in front of me. Tuesday, the 10th, here versus Southwest Covenant. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week, the 12th through the 14th, we are participating in the Burns Flat Dill City tournament. And so lots of basketball as we wrap up this semester and head into the Christmas season.
Yeah, like you mentioned this week, some tough matchups. I mean, if you're wanting to watch some quality basketball, get out and see some of the games this week. You mentioned Okarche boys won it last year. They beat a team by 50 in the state tournament last year. And I was looking at their scores today, and they scored 90. I think every game but one. And they played really good teams, beat a team by 70. And, Coach, Aaron doesn't leave his starters in exorbitantly long. They just play such a great Aaron West, great brand of basketball that, all their guys know how to get to the rim and they know how to defend and they run a great press. And so I know many times he's that far ahead and he's not trying to run the score out. They're just that good.
Yeah.
And I saw they beat a team, I think they beat Lomega by 50 or 60, and then Lomega goes and barely loses to Calumet, who is number one in Class B. So, I mean, they are really, really good. So we get them back-to-back nights. Boys, Lomega boys are good. And then on the girls' side, like you said, we play Okarche Thursday. Lomega girls, I watched about the first quarter of their game against Okarche this year, and they almost had 40 points in the first quarter on Okarche. So they can score it. Again, they've got the most state championships in basketball in girls' history. And, got a great coach over there in Kevin Llewellyn, and also a great fishing guide on Canton Lake if you guys ever need a good guide. But great dude, and he's got a good freshman that came in and scored a lot of points in that game quickly. So that will be a challenge for our girls on Friday night. I can't wait to watch that game.
Great basketball coming up.
A little scoring rundown from the first half for Crescent. Number 10, Trinity Webster, the freshman, has 1 point. Several key plays, and I like watching her play. She's not afraid to pull the trigger and just take it to the big dogs. Number 20, Aja Adams-House, junior, has 4 points. Number 22, Zori Wilson, has 6 points, also a junior. And number 23, we talked about her, came in off the bench and done a great job. Zoe DeAngelis, freshman, has 6 points for the Crescent Lady Tigers. And then over for the Trojans, Conley Kayot, the Northwestern commit, has 11 points in the first half, 9 of them in the second quarter. Lillian Walden, the Bethany College commit, has 10. She scored 8 in the first quarter. BB Colby has 6 points. The John Brown commit. Carson Jenkins has 4. Cammie Jenkins has 2 to round out the scoring. Got about a minute left before the half is up and we get it rolling for the second half here.
You can see this may not be an exhaustive list, but you can see some of the OBA business boosters rotating on the screen right now. At least I was trying to get it to rotate. And we want to thank them for all they do for OBA athletics. Couldn't do it without them. Make sure to go not just look at their logos or their name on the screen, but darken the doors of their businesses. Give them your support as they give us theirs.
I know the people that have given to make Squirtle possible. You would know more than I the particular businesses, but Squirtle is an unbelievable service. If you are a small school and you're not using Squirtle, I think there's about 70 now in the state, small and large schools, but it's an unbelievable service. It's been such a great thing for us here at OBA, and also to get the kids involved. If you have any kids that are involved in, video, tech stuff,
Right.
broadcasting, just a great investment for a school.
Coach, could you have imagined when we were in high school that this would be a thing?
Not at all.
By the time our children were in high school, it's a crazy thought to me.
I mean, Scott, when I was in high school, we invented dial-up internet. So actually, Al Gore invented it in 1969. But 30 years later, when I was in high school, I was pretty blown away with dial-up internet.
Yeah.
Foul there by Conley. But again, caused by Crescent there, Asia Adams' house, taking it hard to the rack, drawing a foul.
And to think, if we were using dial-up, Coach, nobody would be able to use the phones at OBA right now.
Well, normally we can't use the phones anyway, if I remember right. I get an email about every other week that our phones are down. BB getting a turnover there. It's loose ball. Cammy taking it to the rack hard, drawing a foul.
Fouls called on Crescent. Now fouls on the floor. The BB basketball on the baseline.
Might want to pop out and guard her.
They're going to get Carson on a hook.
Yeah.
I wondered if they were going to call it when the ball was in the air.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they did.
2 quick fouls on us.
And that's
20 seconds into the half.
That's at least 3 on Carson.
Yep.
Um,
Wow, and another there.
Is that on Carson?
I think that was on Lil.
That is on Lillian.
3 fouls in 30 seconds isn't a great way for us to start the half.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Cammy has 2. Conley now has 2. Carson has 2.
Oh, okay.
And Lil's that's her first one. Side inbound for Crescent here. Good take. Trojans doing a pretty good job limiting offensive rebounds. Every time, there's been a couple times where we've let a rebound hit the ground before we picked it up, which is one of my favorite things to see when everyone blocks out so well.
Good pass.
Yes, it was.
We're still scoreless here in the second half.
Yep.
I guess it seems like this half has gone on longer than it really has. We're just a minute 7 deep into the third quarter. Let's see if Conley can break this ice here, and she does.
Again, they're seeing BB cause all sorts
Yes.
of matchup problems. If you're 4 and she can play the 5, can beat a girl off the dribble and then make a great pass like that.
Yeah.
How are you going to guard that? You can't put a big on her. If you put a smaller girl on there, she can take her down low.
Yeah.
John Brown's getting a good one. Lil with another steal. And a good dish to Cammy.
Lillian did a great job holding off that pass to Cammy and drawing the D in. And
great effort by BB knocking that. That was not a bad pass.
no. Nice shot by
Riley Alexander. Sophomore again. Again, look, she's playing our girls down low. She can leap. She's athletic. She can guard our girls down low, but she can pop out and hit a three. That's a tough matchup, too. Good dish. Good look by Carson there to find Lil.
That's the freshman.
Trinity Webster.
And this is
that's her second three, is it not?
This is what you were talking about earlier, just these Lady Tigers just hanging around.
Yeah. Yep.
And that her foot was on the line, so that would have been a 2 anyway.
Season number 20, Adams House to the line for Crescent, shooting 2 shots.
Asia Adams House connects on the second try. Just a pick and roll there, the freshman. Crescent still playing hard.
They are. Absolutely cannot fault them. They are hustling. And Conley Kayout for the 3.
Conley scored 7 points here in the third, almost halfway through the third. In fact, she's had 16 points in the last quarter if you count 8 minutes of clock time.
Ooh, just about banked another one in. Oh, I missed a free shot, I believe.
Good dish. Carson couldn't finish. The freshman again, letting it fly.
And that 3-pointer just cuts it to 13.
Trinity Webster. See if BB can answer.
We've kind of gotten into trading 3-pointers with them, Match.
Yep. Crescent's got 10 points this half, and we have 10 points, so, I mean, they're hanging around. Courtesy of 3 trays for them this quarter.
They have not put BB's 3-pointer on the board yet. I believe they're correcting it. Yep, as I spoke.
I mean, looking at Crescent's team, we've said many times they're much improved, and some of that is knowing what your system is and getting another year under your belt, and some of it is growing up a little bit, but you know, really impressed with them. Our girls aren't playing bad. They've missed open shots, but they didn't come out not ready to play or anything. So good for Coach Heath over there and his staff.
Absolutely.
Getting Crescent ready to play. They're going to win a lot of games this year if they play like this. Wilson will inbound it here to the freshman Webster. Good take. I mean, great idea by Webster. Unfortunately for Webster, Conley did a great job sliding over to take the charge.
Peyton Esau checking in for Carson Jenkins. As Christmas wants some clarity on something before play resumes.
We've got a little freshman battle down there. Esau's in, and 23, Zoe DeAngelis is also a freshman. I remember watching these Crescent girls in junior high the last couple of years, and they've been good. Athletic team.
Yes.
We got some Esau with the 3. Heads up play by Conley to go ahead and get the timeout on the offensive rebound. No way to really turn there. Coach Roth always does a good job of saving his timeouts, so. Maybe if we get lucky, we can get Coach Cheatham on a guest call later on this year.
That'd be great. He mentioned about the possibility of that. I know it'd have to be a Friday evening, maybe this Friday evening.
Well,
Who knows?
I heard that he is on an 11-day work week, according to his wife.
Oh, okay.
Due to that's what happens when you're a colonel.
Yeah. When you're important, then
great
lots of people
play
asking
there.
for you.
Conley just taking it away.
They must be having drill this weekend, and he has to be there.
Yeah, could be it.
Guessing that might be it. 3:07 remaining in the third quarter. This third quarter does seem like it's kind of dragging on a little bit.
I think with the 8 fouls we've combined for it, stoppage of plays happened quite a bit.
And that, Conley is shooting 2 from a shooting foul, but the next foul for either team will be a 1-and-1 situation, or at least is guaranteed to be a 1-and-1.
Yeah,
good turnout. Oh, sorry, Coach.
Yeah, both teams being 1 foul away from the bonus with 3 minutes left is pretty rare. Yeah, there is a good turnout.
Yeah.
This place is packed. Asia Adams House again with another 2. It's her 7th point. Now, I disagree with that call because she turned the corner and started driving.
Yeah.
That was not a 5-second call, but hey, that's all right. Actually, I don't remember that gentleman's name, but he made a mistake in a call against us last year, and after the game we talked about it, and he was quick to admit, hey, I messed up, no big deal, I'm sorry, and that's what you want to hear from a coach.
Absolutely.
We make plenty of mistakes ourselves. That's a hard job being a referee.
Yeah, it's definitely a job I would not want or be good at. I will admit that. And it's not a job we want AI doing, that's for sure. We want human beings in that role.
You got to be a special kind of personality because you got to deal with the voices in the crowd. There's always idiot fans. And, I think actually we had this crew last year in an overtime game, and they did a really good job of letting the players decide the game, which is what you want to see. They did not get involved, and I explicitly remember them saying, we want the players to be in the spotlight, not us, which is you love when you run into a crew like that.
And with the ever-increasing difficulty of
another 3 by Webster. That's her 3rd this quarter.
And that's now a 12-point ball game. Yeah. The ever-increasing difficulty of finding referees, it's nice to have a 3-man crew.
Exactly.
Because that's all I ever had growing up was a 2-man.
Right.
And a lot of calls are missed.
Great board by the freshman there. Esau.
Nice rebound. Got it.
2 offensive boards for the freshman in the same possession. That's what I meant when she realizes how athletic she is and tall, and she's going to be, like right there, she got bumped out a little bit. She'll learn that she's got some leverage and strength, and she's going to be a great player for the Trojans. She's a great softball player for us as well. Whoa, called a T.
They called that on the freshman, number 23.
So she blocked Cammie's shot. She must have said something.
I think she said something because
he immediately called
it.
It must have been a no-brainer, whatever she said, because he did not hesitate. She's getting a little talking to from another ref over there. Crescent coach does not like the call. Looks like he's trying to get one himself now. I don't know. I have my earphones on. I don't know what's being said, but he's pretty animated. Conley makes the first free throw. Layton McNair, a sophomore, is coming in for Crescent, as does Lillian Walden for the Trojans for Conley, giving Conley a breather. I'm guessing probably till the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Give her a long
minute
break.
18 remaining.
Yep. We are in the bonus, so we'll be shooting 2 from here on out. See if our girls will take advantage and try to get to the rack. A little sloppy.
Coach, first time we've used our new camera upgrade in this gym, and I'm noticing some color stuff going on, like some darkness. So between quarters, I'm gonna cut and go see if I can fix that for the fourth quarter. So
sounds good. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Webster up top looking for something. Another steal by Walden. I feel like I've said that 5 or 6 times tonight.
Yeah.
Really unselfish, getting their teammates involved. Came in there, can't get it to fall. And there's a block by Walden. It's a good decision to not go into the player there as Alexander had position. Couldn't get it to fall. That's Webster's 4th 3 this quarter, Coach. That freshman's going to be special. You got to give props to her. Freshman doing that 4 times in a quarter.
It was 33-17 at the end of the second quarter at halftime. So they're outscoring us 15-18 this quarter.
Wow. Like I said, doing large part. They had 5 threes, 4 of them by Webster. Riley Alexander hit one that quarter, and Asia Adams House had 3 points as well. So great quarter for Crescent to stay in it. As we head to the fourth, it's 48-35. For the Trojans that quarter, Conley Kayot had 8 points. Lillian had 2, several blocks, hands on a lot of tip passes, a couple steals. BB hit a 3, and Peyton Esau, the freshman, had 2 to round out our scoring. Like to see what the Trojans have as an answer to guarding Webster, because clearly she got hot. And if you're a Crescent fan, you'd love to see that. She's just a freshman. Lots of great years ahead of her. Athletic enough to create her shot. Smooth left-handed player. And, you know, she came into this game, she launched one within the first minute with confidence. Webster did. So Trojans need to find an answer for that. Crescent. Good pass by Conley. Had a good look, but Carson had a better look. None of these Lady Trojans care who gets the credit, which is why they are where they're at.
Yep.
Another charge.
Yep.
Conley's taking 2.
You could see that coming.
Yep. Again, when your best players are your most unselfish, they work the hardest, and they're taking charges and hustle plays, it's exactly what you want to see. Good dish by Carson.
Way to stay with it.
Yep.
BB stayed with it and is going to go to the line for 2 to just try to make up for that miss.
Yeah. And in the meantime, Crescent's getting closer and closer to foul trouble. We might see some girls start fouling out here if the pace continues. He hits the second free throw. Just a little over 7 minutes left in the game. Webster from the timeline. Didn't block out though. Oh man. Not only did we not block out, we then fouled on a backwards layup. They get an and one opportunity here. Great effort there by Asia Adams-House.
What grade is she?
She's a junior. Kinley Johnson checking in here for Cammie Jenkins. Blocked out by Carson. Inside out. BB Padner rebound and point stats there.
BB did not want to come down with that second attempt. She just slapped it up in the air and it went in. Nice steal.
That was a great steal. See if Conley dunks it here. Nope, she's going to hold off.
Yeah, she held off.
6 minutes left. Trojans are opening it up a little bit.
Yeah, if I remember right, it was 12 or 13 points at the quarter.
Yeah, 13.
So here we
Conley
are,
with another
18, fixing to go 20.
Yeah.
And just like that, we are a 20-point lead. 57-37 on the Lady Tigers.
Conley taking over on defense, taking 2 charges, at least 2 to 3 steals in the last 3 or 4 minutes, letting that create her offense. That's 23 points for Kayot on the evening. BB doing her typical yeoman's work, just plodding along. 2 in the first, 4 in the second, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, just always consistent.
Yeah.
The one thing I've seen too from Coach Roth this game is we've had some girls that when they're not playing great, he subs them out, which we didn't really have that luxury.
Right. He had to just go with them last year.
Let's have a little bit extra motivation there.
And it gives them an opportunity to take a seat on the bench, kind of reset their mind a little bit. And instead of having to just fight through it, they get to reset.
Yep. We got Kinley Johnson out on Webster, well past the timeline, respecting her and just.
Ooh, I think she knocked the ball away as she was running past.
Well, she's got quick hands.
There she's going to. Oh.
Hope she's all right. I'm telling you, if you haven't ever seen her play softball, you need to watch her play softball because she, on the base pass, is a terror. You will not throw her out. And you see that same hustle out here. She's quick, tenacious, great teammate, great kid. Three fouls on Crescent. Trojans are probably going to be looking at getting into the bonus. Oh. I think Lil thought Conlon was going to come meet that a little bit more. Got fortunate. A couple subs here.
Peyton Esau and Ashlyn Young coming in for Walden and Colby. So right now we have Kayot, Young, Johnson, Esau, and Carson Jenkins on the floor.
You know, like you mentioned, we got 2 starters in right now. We're up 20. Those 2 girls that just went off, you know, if our subs play well, they don't have to play anymore.
Right.
And so it's a great little test within the game. We have this well in check. We can bring them in if we want, but we're also going to see, hey, can these other girls get some quality time? Conley on a great reverse layup there.
Yep.
Zoe DeAngelis with her 8th point of the game, coming off the bench there. You get 8 points off the bench, you're getting some good production. See freshman Kendall Hawk coming in to give Carson some time. Good take by Esau DeAngelis.
Yeah.
Turns it away.
Oh, did you mention Hawk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I missed that sub. Nice move. Conley's warming up.
Yeah. Just a step back. Old Carl Malone shot there. Kind of an old man move. Just fade off the opposite foot.
That's why it works so well, right?
Right. And then she feeds Kinley on a full court.
Nice.
I'm telling you, Conley took over this game in the 4th quarter in all facets. I'm guessing Coach will be pulling here in a minute or so as well as it gets out of reach.
Whitney Esther. And speaking of, Coach, Whitney Esther coming in for Kayot. So now we have 2 freshmen and 3 juniors on the court.
Kayot finishes with 27 points. Not a bad first home game. If you've watched Conley play at all, she's not about the stats. She's a team player. Frequently, Coach has to tell her to shoot more. So for her to have 27 means it was a needed 27. She only had 2 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then when we needed to step it up, she did. Same with Lil, just making defense, leading into the offense, running the offense well. And like we said about BB, just plucking away the whole game, kind of with a quiet double-digit effort. But, man, effective. See Johnson running the floor again. Ashlyn Young for 3. Uh-oh, we got to get back. Webster with 2 more.
Yep.
3 minutes left in the game. Esau.
Number 23, Kelsey Hawk, is coming to the scorer's table to check in.
Esther for 3. think she's going to say that. That girl must have tipped that.
Kelsey's coming in for Peyton Esau.
We got both Hawk twins on the floor. Freshmen with 3 juniors you mentioned. Number 3, Leighton McNair, fouled there by Kinley Young. OBA's second foul of the quarter. Good steal there by Ashland. Good defense by Young.
Foul score, OBA. Crescent basketball underneath.
2 minutes left. Gonna be a backcourt. Nope. Let me throw in, my bad.
Foul call on OBA.
Be a foul on Esther. Leighton McNair will go to the line, the sophomore.
2 shots.
That's 4 team fouls for the Lady Trojans. What do you think of the, it's not new this year. I mean, you coached last year with that new 1-and-1 change rule.
Right.
What do you think of that?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of in 8-minute quarters to get to 5 fouls is
a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. Typically your fouls are going to rack up and you're either at the end of your second quarter. Is that a Hawk? Kendall Hawk?
2 points for a win.
Yeah, I don't know if I know or care too much either way. It is kind of tough to get to that barrier. I will say, taking it to the hole again. Good take. If you're a poor shooting free throw team like we were last year, I was talking about the boys team that I coached.
Yeah.
It gave us chances to, hey, you get another shot. You don't miss a friendly 1-on-1.
Yeah.
I mean, I see why the NBA does it. I see why women's basketball does it. But again, those aren't 8-minute quarters. So it's a little
we should be 67. They have 66 on the scoreboard, but
I'm going to roll with you. You're the math teacher.
we were 65, and then I think Kendall Hawk
hit a shot.
scored.
It's a good effort there by number 3, McNair, for Crescent, get her own rebound. I'd like to see the Trojans block out there. You don't want a girl to get her own rebound on the 3, but she had good effort. Young for 3, drains it. 25 seconds left. It's Young's first points on the night.
Okay, they updated. As I sent Miss Christmas a message, but I doubt she's even seen it. So.
Pretty busy job keeping the
ball. I'm thinking, why am I messaging her right now? She's got more important things to do.
For one, Riley Alexander misses the first of her 2 shots. Again, there's 16.2 seconds left. Hopefully we don't foul and stop the clock anymore. Knocks in the second. Trojans just spreading it out, content to let the clock run out. 1 second.
Your Lady Trojans 71, Crescent Lady Tigers 44.
Again, great effort by Crescent Lady Tigers. Much improved from last year, and they're only going to get better. Very young team. We saw, like we said, Webster make 4 threes in the third quarter alone. Led Crescent there with 14, 15 points. Pretty great for a freshman, but the Trojans are just too much.
Yeah.
Great all-around effort there by the Trojans. We'll get you some final numbers here in a second.
Coach, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity while you're doing this to finish out the girls' broadcast, switch over to the boys' broadcast, and then we can start in on those stats.
Sounds good.